Hi, Chef Wu Ken here. How are you? I want to introduce you to dim sum. 20 years ago in New York City, you can go to Chinatown in New York City, go to Queens, and you always have a place, a huge dining hall where they would serve tons of little dishes of appetizers, dumplings. And that was the dim sum. And basically, you had many, many different varieties. So dim sum is sort of like the Spanish tapas. Spanish tapas, if you go to Spain, they have little small dishes with little hors d'oeuvres, dumplings, appetizers, and you get a whole bunch, a big variety of it. So this is sort of like the Chinese version of tapas. Um, so once you go, you have it, and maybe the next week you go again with family and relatives and friends. And so being close by a big city, you always have that accessibility. But as you get older, you relocate, you go to where the job is, and they may not have a Chinatown, but they may have a lot of Chinese grocery stores or Asian markets. So a lot of the manufacturers said, well, we can duplicate a lot of the dim sum and freeze it and then try to sell it. And in California, they've mastered it, and they've made a whole bunch of dim sum, and they've solicited to all these Asian markets all over the country. And it was highly profitable for them because they were basically doing all the work. One such item is called, in Chinese, is called Har Cheung. Ha meaning shrimp, and Cheung is sort of the rice wrapper that's used. And basically the rice wrapper is basically taking rice powder, mixing it with water, being very, very liquidy, putting it on a flat tray, pouring on a flat tray, a very thin layer, and then steaming it. And once it's steamed, they add the marinated shrimp on one side, and they fold it. They keep on folding it. And that's called Har Cheung. And that's a definite staple of dim sum. So if you loved it, and there was nowhere to get it, you can now get it at a lot of Asian markets. They have it. It's in the frozen food section. And I have this here. It's on the gimbo, and it's on the shrimp roll cake. All right? So I want to show this to you. I want to taste it for you and let you know, is it good, is it bad? Because not everything that's frozen, that's made, commercially is as good. So you always have to give it a shot and try it. But it is now accessible in the Asian markets, and it is a definite staple of dim sum. Okay? So basically what you're going to do here is steam a pot. And then we're going to put some on a regular tray, pan, and we're going to steam it for a few minutes. And then we have the soy sauce. And the soy sauce has been added with a little bit of sugar to try to duplicate the exact flavor of the soy sauce that they use on the Har Cheung. And basically, I want to introduce this to you because if you ever go to an Asian market, there's so many things that are there, and you always want to ask, how do you eat it? How do you prepare it? And I want to introduce you to one of them, one of many that I'll be introducing to you, so that if you do go and you do see it, you actually have a little knowledge of exactly how it's made and what was made from me. Okay? So we're going to get this together. As you can imagine, rice is a staple for all Asian countries, all Asian people. We can't go without having rice. But a lot of the rice is pulverized into a powder, and we can make a lot of hors d'oeuvres, all right? So this is just one of the famous ones, Har Cheung. So we put it on a pan, and it's steaming, and now we're going to steam it. So we'll steam it for like about 15 minutes, and then we'll take it out, and then we'll use a chopstick, and we'll see how it goes. But a lot of items that you may see, you may say it's so interesting, but you're so scared to buy it because you don't know what it tastes like, you don't know how to prepare it. So Chef Wu Can is going to start doing that for you, okay? Other than me cooking some dishes, I'm going to show you to expose you to different things so you feel a little bit more comfort, so you know exactly what you're getting for the money. And these days, with the price of things, you still get good value with Asian ingredients, okay? So just bear with me and we'll get it going. We'll get it steamed for 10, 15 minutes, and then we'll taste it. And this is called Har Cheung, and it's in the frozen food section. Okay? So we steamed the Har Cheung, which is the shrimp with rice rolls, for around 10 minutes. So we have it here. So it's pretty translucent, right? So it's done. So we'll take the soy sauce and we'll just pour it over the Har Cheung. Now, with fork, we'll just try to break it up into sections, and we'll try it. Very good. It has a chewy texture, and it's rice based. What really adds the flavor is the sweet soy sauce. I added sugar to the soy sauce. Real good. So next time you go to an Asian market, in the frozen food section, look for shrimp in rice wrapper or Har Cheung, and take it home, make it. You already made. You'll be making your own dim sum. Have any questions? Just give me a comment. Please subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. By subscribing, you'll be notified of a video that's online, so you'll be the first to know. Take a look, enjoy, give me a thumbs up if you can, as well as visit my other link, www.chefwucan.com or chefwucancollection.etsy.com. And that I will have a crunchy garlic chili oil relish that you can put on top of this Har Cheung if you want. It's very good. It's a combination of the chili oil with the chili relish, and it's very hot and spicy. It's delicious. So thank you for joining us. Again, this is Chinese New Year's week. Next week, Aloha and Gong Hei Fa Choi. All right? Thank you very much. And if Chef Wucan can do it, you can too. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.